Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So FIU's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays, time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. FIU pushing tempo. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Here's the pressure. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Penn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Quick release by the QB. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll try the run. Running into the open space. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Quarterback running on the draw. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. FIU will line up the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Penn State. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss. Turn on the afterburner's head. Boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. FIU pushing tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That's caught. It's Dawson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. FIU will line up the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Got a man. It's Pena. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. And he gets it up to the 36, it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Allard. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
Can't get him to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Dropping back, it's Allard. Flips it out in the flat. Hard running there. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the returner will be knocked down. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Perry. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air, it's Jenkins. It's complete on the right side. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
FIU pushing tempo.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
On third down, he drops the throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. New set of downs after the completion. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Nittany Lions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, the inside give. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the ground, it's Owens. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. The short hands, it's Payne. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Pocket breaking down. Caught close to the marker, it's Perry. And the Panthers get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. FIU pushing tempo. He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle, it's Payne. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slithers into space. There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead, and they put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Aller. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bringing the heat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Saunders. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Moving away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here. You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep.
Trying to take it back. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on second down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The RPO, it's complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the one that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option, the give. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Payne. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DB.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass. They didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Reads it, fires complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison may not be leading town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.